Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron. I hope you're having a great day or night in Jesus. Thank you so much for being with us. We're taking a verse-by-verse journey through the book of Genesis, and we're really getting into the life of Joseph. Many call him the most perfect type of Christ. A lot of reasons for that. I've done a couple videos on that in times past if you want to search the channel. But on Genesis chapter 39, we're on lesson 79. So you're seeing we're taking almost two lessons per chapter through the book of Genesis. Hey, and check out, I've got some commentaries available on Barnes & Noble, Amazon, from the book of Genesis as well. It's called Discussions in Scripture. You may want to just check those out. Thought I'd mention it. Let's get started. We're on Genesis 39. It says this, "And Joseph was brought down to Egypt," sold indirectly by his brothers there. "And Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh, captain of the guard," so pretty stout individual, captain of like the king's guard, be like the head of the secret service, I don't know, not an exact parallel, "an Egyptian, bought him of the hands of the Ishmaelites, which had brought him down thither." So the Ishmaelites and the other group, I'm looking for their names, the Midianites, kind of jointly got him out of the pit and, sold one to the other. So he's a slave. That's all there is to it. Verse 2, "And the Lord was with Joseph, and he was a prosperous man." Now notice, one of the great lessons of Scripture, that if God is with you, God is prosperity. I mean, he says it's so, he creates, Genesis 1, that you can be blessed in a bad place. A lot of preachers have preached that. Joseph was. "And he was in the house of his master, the Egyptian." And his master, and this is a slave master. There's a ton of different servant relationships, bond servants and just regular servants, all throughout the Bible. This is not that. This is master-slave relationship. This is just what this is. "And his master saw that the Lord was with him," saw that Jehovah was with him. Now, in the ancient Near East, they've discovered the word Jehovah quite a bit all around. So the Egyptians may have known, even though they didn't worship him as a god, and that the Lord made all that he did to prosper in his hand. Reminds me a lot of Psalms 1. "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night." He shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, and his fruit's not going to be cast, his leaf's not going to wither, but whatsoever he does shall prosper. The unrighteous are not so. But Joseph, what an example of righteousness. He was kind of cocky as a young kid, telling his brothers about his dreams. Verse 4, "And Joseph found grace in his sight, and he served him." So notice, he was in a terrible situation and just made the best of it. "And he made him overseer." Potiphar made him overseer. The term overseer, because you get in the New Testament, like ministry is supposed to be overseers of the house of God. That means they're like stewards. They watch over everything. He made him overseer over his house, and all that he had, he put into his hand. Talking about trustworthy. Wow. He was goodly and well favored too. So again, he just made the best in a bad situation. Read Ben-Hur, Lew Wallace, Verse 5, "And it came to pass from the time that he made him overseer in his house and over all that he had." Now notice, he's faithful over a little bit. Exact same thing. He's going to be ruler over much. That New Testament principle is going to apply here, because the Lord is the Lord. He changes not. "And over all that he had, the Lord blessed the Egyptian's house for Joseph's sake." Did you know where you work may be getting blessed because you're there? And your God's Christian life there, Christian light. "And the blessing of the Lord was upon all that he had in the house and in the field." I mean, everything. "And he left all that he had in Joseph's hand." And so the Bible just keeps repeating this, because repetition's the mother of learning, to show, Joseph was really second in command. He was basically Potiphar's alter ego. "And he knew not aught he had, save the bread which he did eat. And now we come to a description of Joseph. And Joseph was a goodly person. He was just a very nice person and well favored. I mean, broad shoulders, broad chest, skinny waist, kind of the opposite of me. Instead of the T shape, I'm the pear shape, Now we're going to stop there. There's a little pilcrow here because we're about to get introduced to another. I mean, you would think Joseph's life's already been tragic. It gets worse. Sometimes we don't think our life can get any worse. And then it gets a lot worse. But keep living for God. Good things are going to happen, either here or in eternity. So God bless you. Hey, thanks for being here. Watch our other journey through Genesis. Also, we're in Proverbs and Matthew, and we're through with the book of Romans. So check that one out too. And join us daily, all our videos. Put it on social media. Help us out. So God bless. Talk with you later. Bye-bye.